Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome to this latest edition of Twilight Friday edition, Thoroughbred Action. Good to have you with us. Jason Blewett joining you right outside the village here at beautiful Gulfstream Park. Little bit of a breeze picking up on a rather warm Friday afternoon, June the 22nd. You've come to the right place. A lot of ground to cover on tonight's show. Let's go up to Pete Aiello for much more.
The day starts with a fast main track and a firm turf course. However, after race 6, the skies opened up, and we would move to a good turf course for race 7 and off the turf for race number 9. More on that as we go forward. First of the day, over a sunny sky, a firm turf course at a mile and a 16th. Claimers in for a price tag of $30,000. Field of 7 signed on. The favorites included number 5, Without Remorse, and number 6, Tip Sheet.
Racing at Gulfstream. Good start toward the rail for Vincero in the center. Without Remorse has speed. Up between horses, Remember the Main's not far away. Little Toe has rail position far outside Tip Sheet. Second last is Golden Decision, and the early trailer is Affluential. They make their way into the first turn, chasing the speed of Vincero and Carlos Montalvo. They lead the way a length and a quarter. Little Toe comes off the heels of the leader to race on second. Remember the Main is third. Golden Decision is fourth. Without Remorse is in and amongst rivals while racing in fifth. Tip Sheet is 3 wide, and at the back is Affluential. They make their way now into the backstretch through an opening quarter that was completed in 24-1, and the leader is Vincero. Vincero, with only mild pace pressure, has the lead a length and a quarter. Little Toe is second at the rail. Golden Decision is third. Without Remorse between horses, Remember the Main is 3 wide. Then it's a length and a half back to Tip Sheet, who's second last while 4 wide, and 3 to the trailer, Affluential. They make their way to the half-mile point. They went 49-1 for the opening half-mile speed. And with the advantage, it's still Vincero by a length. Little Toe is second. Up on the outside, there goes Tip Sheet and Remember the Main, third and fourth, and both gaining good ground. At the inside, that's Golden Decision, followed by Without Remorse and Affluential through a 49-1 half-mile. Vincero is still strong, and Vincero tries to kick away. He's open 3.5 now. Remember the Main is second. That's all for Little Toe at the rail. Golden Decision from the outside. Without Remorse tries to get underway, then Tip Sheet and Affluential, and they're at the top of the stretch. Vincero set down for the drive with 3/16 more to get. He leads by 2.5. Golden Decision at the rail on the outside. Remember the Main. Back fourth is Without Remorse, then Little Toe and Tip Sheet, but Vincero still going strong, and Vincero on the board at 9-1 is a gate-to-wire winner of the Friday opener. He won it by 4 in the end. It's going to be close for second. Golden Decision gets second ahead of Remember the Main third, then Tip Sheet and Without Remorse.
Upset winner to start the afternoon. It was a crafty ride from a crafty veteran as Carlos Montalvo made the lead with Vincero and went all the way for Pedro Castillo and the J-Dab stable. Second, number 7, Golden Decision. Third was the 4, Remember the Main. There's a look at 96 years young John Breen, who was a racing official in South Florida for many years. Now he sticks to poker, but still loves the races. John with a birthday celebration after race 1. We move now to the second race of the afternoon. The second race is the start of the early pick 4. Starter allowance optional claiming horses with a field of 6. The favorites were 4, Ladies Island, and 5, Treat Her Like Star.
And they're off. Clean beginning. From the outside, Stella Matutina away well. Treat Her Like Star has speed. Ladies Island splits horses to take over. And it's Ladies Island and Camacho who now clear off the lead by a length. Treat Her Like Star second. Stella Matutina on the outside third. Pure Bliss is racing in fourth ahead of True Motion. And 3 to the trailer, Sol Fatara. Around the far turn they go, approaching the 3-furlong point with Ladies Island in front. Treat Her Like Star very much in range while second. Stella Matutina is third. It's a gap of 3 to a running on Sol Fatara fourth. Back to fifth, True Motion. Pure Bliss is last, and here comes Treat Her Like Star on the outside to take the lead. It's Treat Her Like Star at the quarter pole, moving away from Ladies Island, who's all in and not responding. To the outside, Stella Matutina, then Sol Fatara, and they're at the top of the stretch. 2-1 the price. Treat Her Like Star, the leader. Treat Her Like Star by 3.5, now by 4. She has no dangers. Treat Her Like Star, moving clear easily. The battles for second, Stella Matutina and Ladies Island, then Sol Fatara. Treat Her Like Star in front. Stella Matutina second, Ladies Island third, and Sol Fatara finished fourth.
Number 5, Treat Her Like Star, just too much racehorse for the second race competition. She powers away to an easy victory under Amisael Jaramillo for trainer Gustavo Delgado and GDS Racing. Second 6, Stella Matutina. Third was number 4, Ladies Island. Time for a commercial break. We'll roll on with Friday's card right after this.
Welcome to my playground. To my playground. To my playground. You wanna play nice, here we go. To my playground.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon at 5 furlongs over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $10,000. Scratching 5, Majestic Tom. A field of 7. Favorites included 4, Go Gone Gone, and 2, More Mia.
And they're off. Good start out wide for Federal Reserve in the center. Go Gone Gone. These two speeding off for the early lead from Colonel Red, who moves to be third. Run for the Woods is out of there fourth. 3 back to Pair Tie, then More Mia, and at the rail, Greeley is back with less than half a mile to go. With the advantage, it's Federal Reserve in front now by a length. Colonel Red takes a shot from second. Go Gone Gone going to try to rally from a bit off the speed today. He's third and on a re-rally. Back to fourth and Run for the Woods ahead of Greeley is back and More Mia, and the trailer is Pair Tie. They run to the top of the stretch. Federal Reserve has a narrow advantage. Go Gone Gone up on the outside is now second. Back to third, Colonel Red. Then Run for the Woods, and Greeley is back, and they're at the top of the stretch. Go Gone Gone attacking from the outside of Federal Reserve, who battles back. Federal Reserve still has the lead. Go Gone Gone is next. Greeley is back on the far outside with Run for the Woods. Federal Reserve almost home. Back to second, Go Gone Gone. Here's a late run from Greeley is back, but Federal Reserve fights on to win it. Federal Reserve by a half a length. Second was Greeley is back. Third was Go Gone Gone. Then More Mia in 58-1.
It was the third choice in the wagering, number 8, Federal Reserve, who responds to the class drop, puts away Go Gone Gone, who tried to pounce from a stalking position today, and holds on to win it. Jeffrey Sanchez on board for the winning ride. Carlo Vaccarezza, the winning trainer, the son of Value Plus. Federal Reserve scores for owner Frank Serino. To the fourth race in the leadoff leg of the Rainbow Six, maiden claimers at 6 furlongs. Price tag here, $16,000. Scratch the 1 and 4, a field of 5. Heavily favored, number 3, Secret Pleasure.
And they're off. Missing the start was Light Show, 2 lengths last. Good start for 2 diamonds from the inside, with Secret Pleasure moving to challenge. Out 3 wide and on the go is Our Lucky Dice. And here's Our Lucky Dice moving with Secret Pleasure to take over the lead. Back to fourth and 4 Love, and on the outside, Light Show is fifth and last as they go to the half-mile point. It's the 4-1 third choice, Our Lucky Dice, who throttles to a 2-length lead over Secret Pleasure, who's moved to the 2 path to rebid while racing second. On the outside, Light Show is now third, 4 Love at the inside is now fourth, and the trailer is 2 Diamonds. 22-3 for the opening quarter speed, less than 3 furlongs to go. Here comes Secret Pleasure on the attack with Our Lucky Dice trying to dig in and fight on. 3 wide out there is Light Show. Gap of 4. 2 Diamonds is fourth and driven, and 4 Love is at the back with a quarter of a mile left to go. Nick Juarez and Secret Pleasure come away with a narrow lead. Our Lucky Dice cuts the corner and fights back second. 3 back to Light Show, third with an eighth of a mile left to go. On the outside, Secret Pleasure wanders, has a narrow lead. Our Lucky Dice is game well second. 5 ahead of Light Show, third, then 4 Love, but they come to the finish, and Secret Pleasure will win it. Secret Pleasure by 2 in the end. Our Lucky Dice second. Light Show third. 4 Love finish fourth.
Number 3, Secret Pleasure, gets the job done in today's fourth race under jockey Nick Juarez for trainer Marcus Vitale and John Grossi's Racing Corporation. Game try from the daughter of Adios Charlie, number 6, Our Lucky Dice for second, ahead of the 7 Light Show, who ran third. We go now to the fifth race of the afternoon and start today's late pick 5 furlongs over the turf. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Field of 8 signed on. This was a pretty open betting race.
And they're off. Good start from the outside for Can You See Me, and True Heiress also began well. La Duquesa has speed and Cloudy Day from between horses. At the inside, Lady of Shady Lane. They're followed by Nano Link and Vic, and the trailer is Blessed Venezuela. They pass the half-mile point and swing to the far turn. La Duquesa on the class drop has the lead by a length and a quarter. Second is on the inside to Cloudy Day. Outside and True Heiress from third. Back to fourth is Lady of Shady Lane. Then Can You See Me? Three better than Nano Link, who's driven outside of Vic, and Bless Venezuela is last. La Duquesa still has the lead. La Duquesa and Romero Mirage off the turn with the lead on the outside. True Heiress takes a shot from second. Back to third and Cloudy Day. Can You See Me revving up on the outside with 3/16 to go. True Heiress out in the center of the course takes a narrow advantage. Right back at her, La Duquesa second. 4 lengths clear of Can You See Me and Cloudy Day. True Heiress has the lead. Close to home, it's Misael Jaramillo. It's True Heiress in front. True Heiress won by 2 in the end. La Duquesa second, Cloudy Day third. Then Lady of Shady Lane and Can You See Me?
Number 7, True Heiress, took a step forward when moved to the turf last time out. She takes another step forward here this afternoon and gets the maiden diploma and only her 3rd career outing. Misael Jaramillo rode the daughter of Wildcat Air for trainer Jose Pinchin and owners Kenneth Dorian and Jose Pinchin. There was 5, La Duquesa, who was second, ahead of the 6, Cloudy Day, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the late pick 4. We race 1 mile right after this.
Go Zipper is pulling away. Go Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Go Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. Start of today's late pick 4. 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for $6,250 with a field of 7 signed on. Favorites were 4, Force, and 5, Gregory's Son.
And they're off. From the center, Gregory's Son and Force both ridden hard to try to get forward position. The class-dropping Smart Return has some speed today. In fact, Smart Return, much closer than usual. He's involved in the top flight. From the outside, Woodburn is 4th. 5th early is Il Ferroni. And the 2 at the back are Mario's Revenge and Mass Approval. They exit the chute now with 6 furlongs left to go. And with the lead, it's Jose Bautista and Gregory's Son, a length and a quarter in front. Force is 2nd. 3rd is Smart Return. 4th at the inside, Mario's Revenge. On the far outside goes Woodburn from 5th. 3 back to Il Ferroni and Mass Approval. Quarter speed was 24 and 2 as they race to the half-mile point. It's Gregory's Son in front by a length. Force is 2nd. On the outside, Smart Return is 3rd. He's very much in range here. Back to 4th and Mario's Revenge. Then Woodburn, well clear of an improving Mass Approval, and Il Ferroni is last. Around the far turn they go, 3 furlongs left to go, and look at Smart Return. He's on a move already. Smart Return, 3 wide and on the attack now. Force goes right with him from 2nd. Gregory's Son is an all-in 3rd. Woodburn's running home for Jesus Rios. He's up into 3rd, and he's on a move now. Here's Woodburn, moving sharply to the leaders with a quarter of a mile left to go. On the outside, and Woodburn to take the lead. The danger might be Il Ferroni, who's closing from last after 3 quarters. In 1:12 and 3, Woodburn has the lead. Force is fighting on 2nd. Il Ferroni on the outside 3rd. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Woodburn has a length and a half to work with. Il Ferroni continues to move to him 2nd. Back to 3rd, Force. Woodburn almost there. Il Ferroni is 2nd. Woodburn a 9-1 winner. Il Ferroni was 2nd. 4 clear, Force 3rd. Then Mass Approval in 1:39 and 1.
9-1 winner to kick off the late pick 4. If you like number 6, Woodburn, who stalks the pace setters and rolls by at the top of the stretch, holding on to win it under Jesus Rios for trainer Alexis Cardera Lopez and a bar PR Inc. 7, Il Ferroni, who was the one who was lunging late. He was 2nd, ahead of number 4, Force, who was part of the early pace but had to settle for 3rd. We move now to the 7th race of the afternoon. As mentioned at the top of the telecast, this race was run over a good turf course as a lot of rain fell right before, during, and after today's 7th race. It was on the turf at 1 mile. Claimers in for a $25,000 optional claiming price. Scratch the 11 and 12, 10 to the gate, and a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Miquaima gets the first call in the center. That's Murray's Girl moving up at the rail. Regan's Odyssey won't be far away as they charge to the first turn. Racing into 4th is Spring Miss, then Vendita. To her outside, Terry's Big Heart. Saving ground along the inside, Sweet Distinction. Then it's a gap of another 4 lengths to Sweet Story, who's third last. Plain Air is second last, and Prado Vision is last as they round the first turn. Loose up top, stretch out speed of Murray's Girl on top by 2.5. Miquaima is second, Spring Mist is third, Regan's Odyssey is fourth. Then it's a cluster. Out wide on the course is Murray's Girl, rather Terry's Big Heart. Also involved there is Sweet Distinction. As the rain really picks up, Vendita is next, and Vendita's the one who I missed and was trying to figure out who it was. She's now in the 2 path and racing about 5 lengths off the lead. The horse that's closing from the back is Sweet Story. She's now part of the main group, and she has 6 on second last running Prado Vision. Plain Air is not keeping up. Around the far turn they go. The leader is still the stretch out speed of Murray's Girl by a neck. Up on the outside, Miquaima is second, well clear of a retreating Spring Mist third. Vendita's trying to run home. Sweet Story's got no place to go. Prado Vision's going to circle about 8 wide, but these top 2 are still going well clear of the others with a quarter of a mile left to go. On the outside, that's Miquaima who strides to the lead, and Miquaima leads the way. Who's third? Whoever it is has a big shot. It's Vendita who's closing ground now up into second as Vendita tries to get to Miquaima. Final 1/8 of a mile. Miquaima tackled by Vendita on the outside. Vendita lifting it. Miquaima, these two well clear. Vendita on the outside, Miquaima on the rail. Vendita getting up to win it. Vendita wins by a length and a quarter. Miquaima second, Plain Air third, then Prado Vision and Sweet Story.
In a battle of will inside the final 1/8 of a mile, it was 9 Vendita who takes advantage of a pretty crafty ride from Romero Mirage, slipping off cover, turning for home, and getting the victory at 6-1 under Patrick Biancone's tutelage for DP Racing. The daughter of Smart Strike moves back to the Biancone barn and gets the victory right off the claim. Second, number 2, Miquaima. Third was the 3, Plain Air, from way out of it to complete the try. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, the late daily double. Sloppy main track with maidens up next, right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success from the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park. Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Why July? A top-ranked yearling sale by percentage of Grade 1 winners, percentage of graded stakes winners, and percentage of 2-year-old winners sold. Now with even more selection and more sire power. Recent graduates include Grade 1 victor Dream Tree. Selected sales, superior results.
We find future Hat Creek stars at Phasig July. Where will you be?
The Phasig-Tipton July sale, July 10th in Lexington, Kentucky. Where will you be?
Back now for race number 8 on the program. The Florida-bred Allowance fillies took center stage here. These were maiden special weight runners. A field of 8 signed on. The off-time favorites included the 3, High Candy, and the 6, DOLE.
And they're off. Good start in the center for High Candy and Nike Can, and they're the first 2 out. Nike Can puts the neck in front. High Candy moves right with her. Giueli is away racing in third. 2 back to Pray fourth. Up on the outside, that's Infinite Tide, then Lloydley at the rail, Arabian Beauty, and Country Queen is last of all as High Candy has the lead. High Candy and Relu Gutierrez lead 3 parts of length. Giueli on the outside second. 3 back to Nike Can in third. Then comes Pray fourth. It's a gap of another 5 lengths back to Infinite Tide with Country Queen trying to improve. Then Arabian Beauty and Lloydley at the back as they round the far turn. The 2 favorites putting on a show at the 3 furlong point. Toward the inside, High Candy. Toward the outside, Giueli. They're now in lockstep at the 5/16. Nike Can trying to reap the benefits of these top 2 going at each other. She's third within 4 lengths of the lead. The rest are strung out behind with a quarter of a mile left to go. Toward the inside, High Candy fights to hold it. Giueli on the outside is second, but High Candy digs in. High Candy, dead game on the inside and has the lead again. Giueli is second, 3 back to Nike Can, third, less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Relu gets serious. High Candy, dead game. Giueli shifting ground. Back to third is Nike Can. It's High Candy in front. High Candy won it by 4 in the end. Second, Giueli. Third, Nike Can. Fourth was Pray, then Country Queen.
Number 3, High Candy, had run so well in her 2 career starts leading into this race. She was game in each occasion. Today she was game again, and she gets the maiden diploma under jockey Raylu Gutierrez for trainer Rohan Crichton and the Audubon Racing Stable. The daughter of High Cotton continues to improve. She might be a stakes quality filly as she is a Florida bred. Ninth and final race off the turf, main track at 7 furlongs. These are maiden claimers in for $40,000. Scratch the 8 and the alternates 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. The favorite and a familiar role, number 1, Boggulator.
And runners away. The two favorites both began well. La Defender is the quickest of the pair early on, and up on the outside, that's Glorious Freedom to going after her. Away in third is Sluey's Chosen One, who gets a crack of the crop by Camacho to try to get forward. Then it's a length and a half to Dixie Princess. Boggulator is in the red at the rail, allowed to settle about 3 lengths off the lead. 2 back to Bienville Street, then it's a length back to Tijuana Dancer with Lion Diva to her inside. Chris Bakula is at the back of the field as they head to the half-mile point. They went 22-4 for the opening quarter speed. Sluey's Chosen One leads the way at the half-mile pole by a neck. La Defender on the outside is second. Glorious Freedom is back to third. Boggulator is now starting to improve for Gaffleon, now tucked in toward the inside, looking to get into the 3-path, it appears. And indeed she does, as Boggulator is now in the clear, a length and a half off the lead. Trying to run home is Tijuana Dancer. Gonzalez has her out in the center of the course as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. La Defender asked to color choose. Louis Chosen One up on the outside. Boggulator is third, but she's just at a 1 pace right now, and they're at the top of the stretch with the lead. La Defender toward the inside. Louis Chosen One. Boggulator flat to the boards, trying to get there in the final 1/8 of a mile. It's La Defender in front. Gaffleon pleading for more from Boggulator. She's taking a late run. Far outside in Tijuana Dancer with the late push as well, but through it all, La Defender holds firm. Close for second. Tijuana Dancer or Boggulator, then Sluey's Chosen One.
Number 1, Boggulator has burned more money than the Federal Mint as she moves up in flames again today. As the winner was 9, La Defender in her second career start. It was her first start on the main track, but being by Tiz Wonderful out of a Wild Again mare, she was bred to like the goo, and like it she did as she held firm under Lionel Reyes for Michelle Nihey and Bruce Anderson. Number 5, Tijuana Dancer gets second ahead of the 1, Boggulator, who pays for herself as she's always on the board, but she burns the public's money again as she had to settle for third. With the alls in the late pick 5 and the Rainbow 6, still a pretty good return. The Rainbow 6 will have a carryover tomorrow of more than $700,000.
Well, 9 up, 9 down on this edition of Thoroughbred Action. The best news of all, we hope, and I hope you did okay at the windows today. We'll do it all again tomorrow. 12 races on the Saturday card, a first race post of 12:45 p.m. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here during the spring meet, just 8 days out from the Summit of Speed. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.